after taxes, it really wasn't even that crazy, right? And the reality is that I came to a point in my life where I said, you know what? I have to make a choice and I have to do something that is not only going to help me pay, pay my bills, but something larger than me. So I don't know if any of you here are aligned with your purpose. You know exactly what your purpose is. So I'm going to start today's conversation with that. It's very important to know your purpose. Why? Because after taxes, it really wasn't. At the end of the day, no matter what you're doing in life, if you are aligned with your purpose, I promise you guys, you're going to wake up every single day of your life and you're going to love what you do. And even when you're tired, you're going to do it. And that's how I feel about what I do. I'm very passionate about helping people. I'm very passionate about learning, about growing, not just for myself, but to be able to help more people. So I was presented with this, it was just sent to me. It's not like I even asked for it. And I said, okay, I'm going to give it a shot. I had, to be very honest with you guys, little to no expectations of this. I just was like, I'm going to give it a shot. And when I realized the potential, and not just the potential, but the lack of financial literacy that there is out there right now, and the fact that I was going to be able to bring this information to so many people, that's when I said, you know what, I'm going to take this thing very seriously and I'm going to turn it into a career. And I have. It's been now, I'm going on 4 years in 2022. And to be honest with you guys, it's been a crazy ride, filled with ups, filled with downs, right? But anyone who is in business or is in entrepreneurship understands that that's just part of the business, right? So I'm very grateful to work with people like Alton, to work with people like Gabby, like Jessica, like Jasmati. And not only that, but be able to help so many people. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with these presentations tonight. And then later on, I'm gonna introduce my business partner, Alton, which is here with me tonight. So who is the company that we represent, right? United Credit Education Services. Before I do that, I was talking to you guys a little bit about myself. I did go to school. I have a bachelor's in English. Don't ask me. People are like, oh, really? What? Like, I know English, and you're like, how do you end up being an entrepreneur? That just shows you that even when you go to school, right, you never know what you're going to end up doing. And to be honest with you guys, I never thought I would go into business, but I'm really glad that I did. My degree has nothing to do with it, right? I do own multiple businesses. This is not the only business that I have. And I will be turning 28 years old next month. So I'm quote unquote young, but I feel like there's so much life to live and there's so many people to help. So that's me when I was actually teaching. I was so skinny. Sometimes I look at it and I'm like, who is that? Doesn't even look like me, right? But basically, I'm going to jump right into the information. Our company was founded in 2004. We've been around now for 17 years. The headquarters are in Farmington Hills, Michigan, but we do operate business in all 50 states, including Hawaii, Alaska, and any US territory, okay? We offer a unique collection of services that are actually all about financial education, right? Financial protection and financial wealth. So I'm gonna be sharing a little bit with you guys about what that contains. Completely debt-free. Our company is totally debt-free. I think it's very important when you're getting into financial services. I don't know what you do. Maybe it's insurance, maybe it's real estate, but when you're looking at the debt aspect of a company, it's very important because it'll actually tell you a lot about the company. And I'm proud to say that we're actually completely debt-free. And we have had the same key executives with our company since the very beginning, since 2004. I've had the pleasure of meeting them. A couple of us have. Mike Toloff and Parimal Naik, amazing gentlemen who just shared the vision with the company. They're just trying to create more companies, right, that are not only debt-free, but that are also wealthy. And I think that's a great vision. And I'm aligned with that vision because that's what I'm all about, right? So moving forward, I want to share with you guys a little bit about what is credit. A lot of people tend to have misconceptions about what credit is not. A lot of people ask me, well, is Credit Karma real? Yes, it's real, right? Just to kind of address that, right? Because a lot of people will ask me that, what's the difference? Guys, I want you to understand that credit is a business, like any business, like the shoe business, like the cell phone business, and there's a lot of different brands, even within the credit business, right? So you have your Vantage score, which is typically what you see on Credit Karma, and then you have your FICO score, which is what you see on Experian.com. Which one's better? Neither is better. They're both the same, right? It's just different companies and different ways of calculating the score. I want you guys to keep that in mind. But at the end of the day, they're both credit scores, different brands, right? Everyone has their own preference. And keep in mind that when you go through a home buying process, right? Typically with a lender, when you see a copy of your credit report, you're going to see a Beacon report. Very, very different. So just keep that in mind. My advice to you is don't obsess over the score, obsess over these factors, because these factors are the ones that are going to give you the score, right? So I'm going to start with the first factor, which is payment history. Very, very, very important. You guys don't have to raise your hand, but how many of you have ever been affected by a late payment? I think at some point we've all forgotten to pay our cards. We've all, maybe went on vacation and forgot to put it on auto pay. I'm gonna give you guys a trick because it's happened to me a few times, right? I've never actually been reported late, thank God, but there has been times that I have forgotten because I was traveling, because there was a lot going on. And I actually learned that you're not considered late to the bureaus unless you are 31 days late. What does this mean? That if I find out that I'm late on day 28 after the payment was due, I still have time to pay it before they report me to the bureau. So I don't know if you guys knew that, but I'm giving you guys free information, right? Because education will set us free. I'm all about that, not because I was a teacher, but because education has changed my life. So if for some reason you ever forget, you're ever late, remember, if you are exactly 30 days late, right, you're not going to get reported until day 31. Okay. Now that doesn't mean you're going to push the envelope every single month, but just giving you guys that little nugget, right? Payment history, 35%. Make sure you're always paying your cards on time. Anything that's collections, anything past due, anything charged off, that goes into your payment history. So no matter what you do or you don't do, make sure you always pay your cards on time, all right? Second factor is the utilization. Oh my goodness, utilization. So little old Carla didn't have bad credit. And I'm talking about myself in third person because this was me in college, right? I never had a bad credit, but the reality is, guys, my utilization was insane. My utilization was through the roof. And that's because I didn't have this education that I'm not supposed to use my credit cards over 30%. So what did I do? I took out an Amex, I took out a Chase, I took out a Discover. Every single weekend I was going shopping, swipe here, swipe there, going on trips, putting everything on the card. I would go out with my friends, shots on me, take the credit card. So what happened when I got out of school, guys? You know how most people end with student loan debt? I didn't have student loan debt. I had about $35,000 just in pure credit card debt. Why? Because I didn't know that 30% of my credit was actually my utilization. So when I learned this, I was like, oh my God, it makes sense. This is exactly why my credit has been stagnant for 3 years. I need to pay down my balances. So no matter what you do, make sure that you're always keeping your utilization at 30% or less. I'll give you an example. Let's say you have a credit card with a limit of $1,000. You never want more than $300 utilization reporting on that card, because if you go over that 300, now sorry, that's my dog. Now your utilization goes over 30%. Not good, guys. You actually want to keep it at 20 or less, just in case you have that little wiggle room. 20 or less utilization, your credit's going to be all right. Third factor, how old is your credit? Age of credit, very, very important. Also very misunderstood. I don't know if you guys know, but age of credit is actually your oldest account, right? The average between your oldest account and your newest account, that's your age of credit. I'll give you my personal example. My oldest card is about 10 years old. It's my Discover that I took out when I was in high school. And I didn't know that every single time that you open an account, your age of credit actually decreases. Why does this happen? Because you take the average of the oldest and the youngest. So even though you have a 9-year-old card, if you keep taking out cards every single month, you're actually bringing that age down. And one thing that's really, really hard to rebuild when it comes to credit is age. So you want to make sure that you're getting cards, you're letting them mature, and try your hardest not to open new accounts if you don't have to, right? Fourth factor, 10%, new credit inquiries. I get asked this a lot. Are inquiries bad? Inquiries are not bad. Obviously, you have to have an inquiry to get approved for a card. But if you can avoid having more than 5 inquiries in 1 year, that's the goal, right? Why don't you want to have too many inquiries? Number one, if you have too many inquiries, you look desperate to the creditors and the lenders. Oh my gosh, she's going everywhere. I was looking at a credit report today. She had 58 inquiries. I'm not gonna lie, if she came to me asking for money, I'd be like, honey, I don't think we can approve you. You have a problem, right? So try to keep it down. Try not to do more than 5 inquiries in 1 year, okay? 10%. Last factor, types of credit. Very, very important. Your credit is not just credit cards. Your credit is not just Macy's, Victoria's Secret. Your credit needs to actually have Discover, Visa, MasterCard, American Express, okay? And aside from that, you also need to have loans. So you need to have a combination of loans, which are installments, right? Which is like a car loan, a student loan, and revolving, which is your credit cards. All right, guys. So all these 5 factors give you 100% of your credit score. And it's very important that you guys actually focus on these factors. I know it's going to be the hardest thing to do, but forget about your credit score. Your credit score does not exist. Why do I say this? Because any moment that any of the bureaus decide that they want to change their algorithm, there goes your score. But if you focus on your factors, your score is always going to be high. Okay, I hope you guys learned something today. So what are the products better said, the services that our company offers. So the company actually offers 12 life-changing products. Why do I say life-changing? Because I don't know about you guys, but I work with some clients that have a 500 credit score, don't even qualify for a library card. We work on their credit, then they're able to buy a house, they're able to buy a car. Guys, you're changing someone's life. Just helping someone change their credit score, you could change their life. What else do we offer? Credit attorneys. If you have been harassed for any debts in the past, we can help you with that, right? I'm not going to sit here and tell you that we're going to get you out of the debt. We're not genies. We're not Jesus. You still got to pay the debt, right? But we can help with inaccurate or negative reporting on your credit report through the credit repair, right? We do this with Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion, all three bureaus, so you don't have to worry about that. We also offer credit monitoring with Smart Credit. I love Smart Credit. I've done them all. I've done the IDIQ, I've done the Experian, I've done the Vantage, I've done the Equifax, I've done all of them. But honestly, guys, I love how Smart Credit keeps it so simple, so consumer friendly, and I think that's very, very important. We also offer identity monitoring up to $1 million in coverage with Allstate, right? Very, very important for a lot of our clients who have actually been victims of identity theft, or even if you haven't, right? It's better to be safe than sorry. Access to create your own will and trust through My Care Plan. Another one of my favorite services. Why? Because I don't care how old you are. I don't care if you're married or you don't have kids, right? Everybody needs to protect their life with a will and trust. You never know what could happen tomorrow. And the reality is that we live in a very, in a country full of a lot of legalities, and that's not a bad thing. Those laws are there to protect you, but you have to use them to your advantage. So please make sure that you have a will and trust. And if you don't, contact one of us and we'll make sure that you have that going for you guys, right? So all these 12 services are what we call the protection plan membership. And this is what we offer all our clients, right? We're not just a credit repair company, we're a financial services company. All right, guys. So this is an example of some of the dispute letters our clients get for the three bureaus, right? You have your negative items, you have the bureau it's going to. On the right-hand side, you have Smart Credit. This is why I love Smart Credit. Smart Credit gives you results. They send you an email just like this. Hello, Jacqueline, your score went up 82 points. The other one, 179 points. So this makes it very easy for your client to monitor what increases are actually going on in their credit, okay? So you can see here, this is actually what results will look like. You're gonna get a letter just like this. It's gonna say the account, and it's gonna say if it was deleted, verified, or updated. Obviously, the goal is to have it deleted, but if you don't get deleted on the first round, don't worry. It typically takes a few rounds for you to actually get deletions, right? Over here on the left-hand side, we have the infamous Credit Karma, showing you that they had some collections removed. And over here on the right-hand side is a very, very magical piece of paper that I like to call the little certified slip, right? USPS certified slip, it's in green. Here in Florida, I believe it's like $2.93 per piece of mail for one of these, depending on your state, probably has a different price. But I promise you guys that this little sheet is worth it 100%. You want to certify your mail. You want to know where it is. You want to know when it got there, and you want to know if it was received, because there are laws that actually protect you, that if the bureaus get it and they don't reply in a certain amount of time, guess what? You get automatic deletions, but you can't get that unless you prove via certified mail or first class, right? So very, very important, okay? Credit repair process, very simple. The client enrolls, the client logs in, they make sure they activate all the services, download the dispute letters, right? Follow the instructions. Very, very simple, right? The KISS concept, keep it simple. And after the client mails off the letters, they can expect to get responses within 30 to 45 days from each of the bureaus. This process gets repeated, right? We recommend at least a total of 3 times, which we're looking at an average of 6 to 8 months. I'm not saying that that's how long it's going to take for you. Everyone's situation is different, but an average time frame, 6 to 8 months, that we recommend all our clients to stay on the program to be able to get the maximum results. All right. So in addition to the services that I discussed with you guys today, we also offer additional services such as the Credit My Rent. I don't know how many of you here are renting today, but I don't know if you guys are aware that rent is not reported on your credit, right? So the results from having your rent reported on your credit, obviously that varies. Everyone's credit is different. You guys have to keep that in mind. But what this plan does is that the Credit My Rent allows you to report up to 2 years of previous payments that you had, right, on your credit. So now you're adding on history that you didn't have, positive history, right? You're adding on-time payments, you're adding 2 years of history, right? And as low as $9.95 a month. So you're paying every month to have it reported monthly, plus you're getting the 2 previous years reported as well, right? This is what our app looks like. We have an app on iPhone, Android, and we also have it on the website. Very, very user friendly. I love this because my clients can actually see and touch what's going on with their credit at all times, right? So the infamous question, how much does it cost to get started, right? I want you guys to be honest with me. You guys can be as honest as you can with me. How many of you have ever gone out to eat with your family, maybe with a group of friends, right? And you spent, like, the entire bill came and you spent more than $188. Can you guys give me a thumbs up? Can you give me a wave? Not you by yourself, but you went out to eat with a group of people, family members, friends, you got a bill, and it was more than $188. Or maybe you went to the club and it was more than 188, or maybe you went shopping, right? I just need somebody to raise their hand so I know I'm talking to somebody. Well, I'm going to use myself as an example. I've gone out to eat casual lunch, casual dinner, and the bill comes and it's $200, $300. And the reality is, guys, that we tend to spend a lot of money on a lot of things, right? So I want you guys to keep that in mind as I'm talking about how much it costs. It just costs $188 to get started. You pay the initial fee of $99 plus the $89 monthly for a total of $188. And the reality is, guys, if you guys start looking at your bank statements, you already spend that amount of money, maybe on shoes, maybe on coffee, maybe on going out, right? So the reality is, guys, at this price, I believe is affordable, right? I think the average consumer can honestly afford $89 a month. It's literally a cup of coffee a day. Maybe you're like me, maybe you're a coffee addict, but if you can cut maybe down to 1 cup of coffee a day, guess what? Now you have enough money to be able to afford $89 a month. But the cool thing is that our company thought a step further. They said, you know what? We want to help people save money. So if you're on our plan for more than 3 months, on month 4, you only pay $69. So guess what? Now you're saving $20. You go from 89 to 69. So it went down, right? $69 a month. And not only that, but now you've unlocked access to one of my favorite services now, Rocket Lawyer. I think it's amazing. You know, whether you're going through divorce, maybe you're not, maybe you're going through some sort of, you know, legal situation with your tenants, or maybe with your landlord, or in my case, I have other businesses. And I find this to be very, very useful to literally have an attorney in my pocket and be like, hey, I need help. I have a question, you know, and you're getting this for $69 a month. Guys, if you go to rocketlawyer.com right now, they actually will charge you just for that service, $49 a month. For an extra $20, you're getting all 12 of these services. I don't know about you guys, but that's a ton of value right there. And then at month 13, a year after you've been with our company, right? Membership goes down to $49 lifetime. Guys, that's amazing. $49 is like unheard of for all these services that we're providing in here. All right, so here we go, the Rocket Lawyer. You're gonna have on-demand legal services, free 30-minute consultations. Amazing, right? Aside from that, the company does something that I think is very unique, right? The Youth Financial Literacy Foundation. I think this is amazing, not just because I come from education myself, but the reality is, guys, that every single one of us here at some point, if we did not get financial literacy, we need financial literacy. So what did our company think about? They said, hey, you know what? We're gonna start the Youth Financial Literacy Foundation. It's a nonprofit organization that out of every single membership, every single 89, every single 69 that gets paid, right? The company goes ahead and donates $2 into the YFL, right? So why is this unique? Because not only are they awarding students, right, scholarships to go to school, but they're teaching them about money. So what better thing to do than, hey, if you allow me to teach you a little bit about personal finance, about budgeting, about investing, now you qualify for a scholarship. For any of you who actually have children that are anywhere between 5th to 9th grade, the YFL scholarship is actually open. So whoever invited you, ask them and they'll be more than happy to provide the information for your child to be able to apply. Okay, guys? So actually, I'm going to bring on a live testimonial if she is here right now. Let me see. Okay, so before I introduce my next guest, I just want this testimonial. I think that I could sit here and read your testimonials, but hearing it live is even better. So Brittany, are you available? Can you give me a thumbs up or something? Or maybe actually, I'm gonna have to unmute you. 1 second.
Hey, I'm here.
Oh, she's here. Hey, girl. So I want Brittany to share her live testimony because I love hearing her testimonial. Her testimonial, honestly, is so relatable because I feel like a lot of people go through this. So without further ado, Brittany, tell us why you got started with the program, what you've been able to accomplish so far, and any advice that you would give anyone that's starting with their credit repair journey.
Hey guys, so I'm Brittany. I got started because, well, first of all, my own credit was down the toilet. I just didn't know nothing about credit. basically let it get down to, the 300s. And, I couldn't do nothing. I was trying to get a car. And that's how I found out I had credit. I didn't even know what a credit score was. So, I searched and searched for, different companies, and I came across this company, and I just, love the business side, which you're going to be learning in a little bit. And, as a realtor here in New York, I came across many people, whether it was they were renting or buying, people had bad credit. And, I had this company in mind, and I'm like, you know what, let me just see how it goes. And, I'm glad I made that decision and I stuck it out. And I'm just able to help people change their lives and accomplish their financial goals. And I'm just grateful to be in this company, and I'm able to do that for people, even for myself. As I mentioned, I had my credit in the 300s. Now it's almost at 700. I mean, it's not the best, but, I came a long way, and I just stuck it out. I was patient. I'm just like anyone else. I wanted to see results. I was demanding results, and, I just did what I had to do, complied, sent my letters out, and, I got some late payments off. So now I'm just still working on some more that are on different bureaus. And yeah.
Yes, Brittany, thank you so much for your testimony. I really appreciate you guys. Brittany actually has something very common on her credit report. She has student loan late payments, which I don't know for what reason a lot of people have those, whether they came out of forbearance, there was miscommunication between, the lender and the person, in this case, Brittany, but she had so many late payments removed, and, she just got her first Airbnb property. Pretty soon she's gonna be closing on her own home. So congratulations to you, Brittany. I appreciate you. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of the way, and I'm gonna introduce you guys my business partner. He's a top producing field trainer here with our company. I've had the pleasure of mentoring him, training him, literally see his growth. And honestly, guys, I feel like I raised him. A lot of it was him, he had a lot to do with his own success, but I was very patient with him, and I'm so proud of him because I've seen his growth. I've seen everything that he's done. He's a father of 3 children, which I don't know how he does it, but my hats go off to you, sir. And he makes no excuses. He's in every training and everything. So without further ado, I'm going to get out of the way. Mr. Alton J. Brown, can you hear me? I cannot hear you, sir.
You hear me now?
Yes, sir, I can hear you. Take it away.
Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing the information to help people with their finances and credit. It's a pleasure just to be on here with you. Just from starting from day one, knowing my struggles, knowing where I came from, my growth, like, it's amazing. Let me see if I have access to, give me 1 second. I don't see the screen on my side, Carla.
You're sharing your screen. You just have to go to UWE business presentation, but I can see your screen.
Okay.
Just click on where you have it up there.
Let me see it right now. So
it's right there. Just clicking on your left-hand side, it says UWE business presentation. But we can see your screen though.
Okay, so let me just go out of completely then because I can't see. Okay, yeah. So in a way, let me go back just to go back to the. So my name is Coach Alton.
You're good. We could see it.
Okay, let me go back to the part. So.
Can you share your screen, full screen, please? Click present, the button that says present over here at the top on the right hand side. There you go. Boom. You got it.
Ooh, that's big.
Oh, let's go.
So I wanted to show everyone this. On the left hand side, that's when I was 25 years old. I thought I had it all together. As you see, I was looking horrible. Timberland boots, high socks, brown plaid shorts, brown shirt, but you couldn't tell me nothing. But at the end of the day, I was struggling. I was living paycheck to paycheck. This when I was in school, I would go on the job corps. At this time, I think I was working at least 8 jobs, from Sam's Club, Walmart, different warehouses. I was tired, didn't have nothing, then living with my mama at the age of 25 to 26. On the other side, this guy here, I missed out on the opportunity because I was working at Amazon getting paid $21 an hour. Carla could tell you for herself, I used to go to every webinar on Tuesdays, every webinar, but I didn't want to sign up because the way I was raised and the way my mindset was at the time, anything I have to invest in is a scam. But they also tell you, if you want to make money, you got to invest money. So I used to go to these webinars every Tuesdays for about a whole year. Didn't sign up, see people making money, see people getting promoted and everything. I'm like, God, this guy came with me last week. How he got promoted so quick? But I still didn't do it. I was afraid. I didn't want to quit my job, but God blessed me. And God blessed me because one day was my daughter's graduation. And I gave my manager, I said, hey, my daughter's graduation is coming up tomorrow. It's my first daughter graduation. I want to go. My supervisor told me, say, hey, you don't have any more time. You have a choice of being an employee or going to your daughter's graduation. It's my daughter. So I went anyway. You know, I'm not gonna miss my first daughter graduation. I'm a father. No, y'all ain't gonna tell me nothing. So I went, you know, I called, went back 2 days later. They called me in the office and told me I'm no longer employed with Amazon. I was afraid. I didn't know what to do. I was like, how I'm gonna take care of my kids, how I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna do that. But guess what? This day right here, when I decided to take faith and believe in myself, I signed up to be an agent with this company. It was hard because I was afraid. I didn't know what to do. I had every excuse in the world, like everybody have when they first start or you talk to them. I don't know nobody. I don't talk to nobody. But that was the mindset of me telling me I can't do it. You know you can't do it, but I stuck with it. I kept going. Carla had my back. She always checked on me. She made sure I did what I had to do. It was hard for the whole year. But at the end of the day, I didn't quit. I kept going. I had a focus. I had a vision. And that focus on being my own boss and spending more time with my family, being a father, leaving a legacy, and just being there for my kids without asking permission from no one. Can I do this? Can I go here? Can I have this day off just to be with my kids? And since the day I decided to do this, my whole life has changed. My mindset changed. The team have been amazing. My mentor been behind my back 100%. So let me tell you about this amazing company on how it changed my life and everybody else's life that's a part of this company. This is me. As you see the growth, that's a big one from this to this. There was a client who got 100-point increase in 3 months. This is my mindset. I'm a future vice president, regional vice president in the company. I also got my kids here right now. Give me a second, babe. I'm on a Zoom call. So my mindset is I'm gonna be a regional vice president in this company because I know my mindset. I know where I'm trying to go. I know my vision, and I believe I can do it. And it's all based on my work ethic and how many families I can help and how many people I can help be successful. And that's all it's about. So about this company, just look at the growth when it comes to this company. We're not talking about from 2012, but look at it from 2019 to 2020. What was going on around that time? The pandemic, the coronavirus. Nobody couldn't go outside. People were losing their job. People didn't know what to do to make extra income. People didn't know what to do to take care of their family. But as you see, we grew so much in 2020, so big, like 60 to 50% in business that's providing our services and helping people to get out of their financial struggles and fixing their credit so they can accomplish their goals. That is amazing. Knowing that I'm a part of something that can help families to do those type of things, I love it. I love it when my clients call me, say, hey, I got to increase my credit score is 60 points, 20 points. Thank you. I'm proud of being a part of this company. I have agents that, thank me for, giving them this opportunity, because this is a life-changing opportunity if you take it seriously. Now, this is something that we do on a daily basis. Everybody could do this. Everybody. We post on social media all the time. Now it's time to post on social media and make some type of income. Make some type of income on what you burn. Go in the room, I'm on the phone. Okay, I'm coming. Father duties. But posting on social media, now it's time to make income. You can make income just by posting on social media, helping people with their credit, helping people, to make extra income. Inviting people to the webinars like this. You don't have to speak, you don't have to talk. All you have to do is just let me, Carla, or anybody who are part of the company share the information to the people that's looking for the opportunity, and let them decide of what they want to do for themselves. But this is a life-changing opportunity. You have to take this serious. Now, training is available 24/7. We have trainings on Mondays. We have trainings during the week. We have trainings in your in your back office. Sometime Carla or anybody in a company, they pop up and do trainings just for the new agents or people who need it. You're going to have it. Follow the system. Everything have a system, a job, school. We also have a system that you can follow. You don't have to be scared of trying to figure out what should I do? What should I post? How can I say things? We have a system for you in place so you can be successful in your business. You don't have to go off the script. You don't have to figure out, hey, Coach Alton, what should I post? What should I say? Look, we have a script for every single thing, for clients, for agents. We have your back 100%. I tell my agents this all the time. It's 95% of the company because they provide everything to you, and it's 5% of you. Posting on social media, inviting people to the webinar, coming to training, and what? Sticking to the system. We can all do that. Now, how can I find people? You got family members, you got friends. 9 out of 10, they looking for a way to fix their credit, to buy a house, get a car, start a business. You got social media. 9 out of 10, some of y'all came from social media. Then we have people who do real estate. They also need this opportunity because they have clients that need to increase their credit. They also need to find a way to make extra income, because if they have clients with bad credit, they can't make no money because they can't close on the house. We also have brokers. They need opportunity too. People who sell cars, car dealerships. Come on now, everybody trying to get a car, especially around this time, Christmas coming up, New Year's coming up. Everybody will be trying to get a car. Everybody will be trying to get a home. So you can put yourself in a position to help these families to accomplish those goals. People who do taxes, they help people with their money 24/7. It's the first of the year coming around. You can talk to these people. You can say, hey, I have an opportunity to help your clients to increase their credit while you helping them, with their taxes. This is people you can partner up with. This is people you can help. Now, how we make our money, how we get paid, how everything goes down. This is why you're here, some of y'all, how I'm gonna make money. How can this company help me to make money? Let's think about it for a second. How many people you know that have bad credit? How many people you know? How many people you know needs to make extra income? What is your goal when you decided to be on this webinar? In your mindset, how much money did you decided that, hey, this is how much I want to make doing this company, in this company, monthly? So let me show you how we make money. Every client that we help, provide our services to with their credit, we make $100. $100. Not off of your time, but off of your effort. $100. So it's no cap on how much money you could get paid. If you get 3 clients today, 5 clients tomorrow, 10 clients the next week, we get paid every Thursday. It's based on you. Based on you. Just imagine how much money would you get paid at your job right now if it were based on your effort, on your hard work, your hard working effort at your job instead of your time. So much money. Residual income. I didn't know nothing about residual income until I started this company. Every time a client continue to pay towards their services, you get $12. 12. Let me go back. $12 residual income every time you continue to help a client. Residual income. That is amazing. Now, say you get a new agent, you know, they want to make money, they interested, you know, if you help a client, help that agent get 2 clients, wherever you at in a company, you can make from $100 to $560. That's helping that agent help 2 people. The company gonna award you $100 to $560 wherever you at in the company. Now, the next one is the infinity bonus. This is where you get monthly bonuses every month wherever you at in the company. This is amazing. When I call her, she's up there. She get a good bonus every week, every month. I'm sorry, every month she get a good bonus. And trust me, it's nice. It's very nice. So let me just show you another one. When it comes to clients, 5 clients give you $500. 10 clients, $1,000. They just stop there because I don't want to, you know, give you too much and blow your mind with numbers. Just, do you know at least 5 or 10 people that need help with their credit? 5 or 10 people. Do you know 5 or 10 people that need help with their credit right now? From your friends, family, you know? You can make at least $500 getting started, follow the system, listen to your mentor, follow their leadership, let them know how much money you would like to make monthly, and we put a game plan for you together to help you accomplish your goals. But understand, you can make this type of money. It's not hard. It's all based on your work ethic. This is the numbers here. You see mine. So when it comes to sales director, you can make $50 a month. And that may not be nothing for some people, but I guarantee if the bank put $50 in your bank account, you ain't gonna call them and let them know that they made a mistake. You know, regional sales director, 187. Then you got executive sales director, 500. 500 every month. What can I do for you? What $500 a month bonus can do for you when it comes to your bills, your family, your responsibilities? What can it do for you? If you ask me, it could do a lot. On top of what I'm currently making, it can do a lot. It can help me. I could save it towards my family. I could put it towards my kids' college. I can help them start their own business, but continue to grow this money, trying to get to what I said I was trying to get to, regional vice president, where I can make $4,000 a month. A month? Come on now. Come on. We gotta do something. Come on now. We all want to make money. We always looking for an opportunity. We always pray to God for an opportunity to get out of our situation. This is it. This is it. You can see the numbers for yourself. You can just imagine, just close your eyes and imagine, what would you do with an extra $4,000 in your bank account every month? What can I do for you? Pay bills, go on vacations. You can go on vacation and continue to work. It don't feel like work. It just feel like we helping people. Let's go to the next slide. So this is how everything works. Customer bonuses. So once we help, all you got to do get 5 clients. 5, you can get 3 agents, 2 clients, you get promoted to field trainer. With field trainer, you're making 160. You are in control of your own promotions, not me, not my mentor, not nobody else. You are. Your vision, your goals, your kids, your life. Those are the only ones that is in control of your promotions. You can make it all the way to what? Senior vice president in 7 months if you work hard, or in 2 years if you work hard at it. We seen people made it in 7 months. I seen somebody who just left the event, what, 2-3 weeks ago. He made regional vice president in 7 months. 7 months, because he was hungry. He needed it. He was getting evicted. He lost his job. So this is all that he had. And he worked hard at it. He built a team, a successful team. He gave them the leadership. He gave them the blueprint. And they all successful right now due to this platform. So we all can do this. We all can make money. We all can build a team. So let me ask you right here. This is why I love the RER Club, because off of your hard work and effort due to your team, the company is going to look out for you. So I'm gonna just touch on 2 things. 2 things I hate paying the most, and that's rent and my car note. So just imagine on level 2 that you get a $10,000 bonus. Company give you a $10,000 bonus. What would you do with that? Just think about it. What would you do? $1,500 car allowance. What would you do with that? You don't have to worry about paying it. The company doing it for you. That's a bill that you can take away, and you don't even have to worry about paying that bill because the company doing it for you. So let's talk about level 6. Something else. Something else I hate paying again. Rent. Every time the first come on, oh my God, I got to pay rent again. Guess what? The company will give you $5,000 monthly towards your mortgage, towards your rent. All you have to do is just work hard. If you don't want to, you could just park it at. You could just save it. You could just put it in your pocket and do whatever you want with it. But the company is going to give you that just because of your hard work. How long have you been working at your job? Have they ever gave you $5,000 monthly towards anything? Have they ever told you they'll pay towards your car note? No. You only probably get a 50-cent raise or $1 raise every year. Or you get employee of the month. But here, whatever you do, your hard work, your effort, it pays off and it's going to show. And that's what I love about it. Because everything that you put into this company is going to come back to you fully. Full. It's going to show. So here comes some success stories. This guy over here, 28 years old, Alfred Nissen, out of Miami, Florida, just like me. He had a hard life. He was doing, working certain jobs, just to do what he had to do to pay the bills like most of us. Then you had Mr. Gold Lambo. I wish you let me hold the Lambo. All I needed for one night. I might not bring it back, but I need to hold it. But this guy here, you can tell his story. He said all he used to do was calling down. These are people just like us, but they took the opportunity and they leap and they jump into this opportunity, and it changed their life. It was hard because they didn't know what to do in the beginning. But guess what? Everything works out if you stick with it. If you stick with it, everything work out. God have a bigger plan for you if you stick with it. So here come one of his stories. We're gonna play a little bit just to hear what he have to say, how this changed his life, how this opportunity changed his life, his family life, and where he came from.
We can't hear it. Alton, you have to share the audio because we can't hear it.
Oh. Change. You said I gotta do what now?
If you're able to share the audio, when you put share screen, there's an option that says share audio along with the video. Otherwise, we can't hear it.
Got it. You hear it now?
You have to press play. No, I don't hear anything, nor is it moving.
Can you hear it now?
No, it's not playing.
Okay, so let's just skip that one. But he was sharing his story on how this opportunity changed his whole life and everything. So here comes some more here. Somebody changing opportunities with this young lady, with this young man here. Just opportunity, just changing people's lives.
Can't
People
see
were part
your
of the
screen.
company.
Can't see your screen. I think it's frozen, or try to share again. It's stuck in the video.
Okay. What about now?
All I see is the video. Try to stop sharing screen and then share it again. There you go. We could see it. We could see it. We could see it. We're good.
Okay.
We're good.
So here comes Coach Legend, somebody else a part of the company. You know, he got his Mercedes. Here comes some more people, you know, who work hard and they was able to get their Mercedes, BMW. So I think Carla touched on this also with the YFL, you know, how we donate certain amount of money to educate kids about money, credit, and finances. Every time a client continue to pay towards their services, we donate $2 to make sure we educate kids on something that we wasn't educated about. Just imagine if we were educated about money, credit, and finances, where would we be right now when it comes to our finances and credit? I have a lot of money in the bank account. You know, we probably wouldn't work job to job just to try to pay bills because we already knew how to maintain our money and know what to do. So this is an amazing platform that I love because we giving back to the youth to educate them about certain things that we wasn't educated about. So the power of 5. Do you know 5 people? Just 5, just one hand, 5 people who make a benefit off the services of fixing their credit, you know, looking to buy a house, start a business. The remote that baby, start a business, or, you know, trying to better their finances and credit. Do you know anyone who trying to, you know, make extra income on the side to, you know, help towards their bills? It's not going to take anything away from what they're doing. It's only going to add. So to get started as an agent with everything we just mentioned, fix your credit, you know, your own customer back office to keep track of your clients, you know, to make the income that you want to make, it's only $300. It's Christmas. Let's be honest. 3 years ago, you probably spent over $300 and you probably can't think about what you spent it on Christmas. You probably spent $300 4 months ago and it ain't bringing no value in your house. But think about this, $300 to start your own business and $89 monthly. And all you had to do is get five agents or 3 agents, 2 clients, and that would be waived. Now you're in business for free. Most people go in business, they got to spend $10,000. Then they got to pay for rent. Then they got to pay for other stuff that they selling. But $300, come on now. You're in business for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself. You have an amazing team. You have me, you have Carla. We have so much that we can provide to you so you can be successful. So if you're wondering, if you feel like, hey, I want to fix my credit. I got goals next year. I want to fix my credit. I want to increase my credit. My credit is not where I want it to be. Test the person who invited you credit. Let's get you started. Why wait? Let's get you started. Let's get you started. If you see that the benefits, hey, I want to be an agent, I want to make extra income, I can see myself doing something like this. I really need to make the money because I'm tired of working. I want to be my own boss. Whoever invited you, text client. Text some client. Let's get you started. Let's get them. Let us give you something to put on social media so we can start helping you make some money. You can get promoted as soon as you start working. We can do this. We are a team. So how do I get enrolled? Now. Do it now. Let's get you enrolled. Let's help you start making some money, fish your credit. Let's do big things together. I always tell my team this, you know, it's easy to push a car with others than pushing a car by yourself. Think about that. If you push a car with others, with a team, with people who have the same mindset as you can push it real far. But if you try to push it by yourself, you ain't gonna go that far, you're gonna get tired. So I just want to say welcome to the team. I believe you're gonna join. We're gonna make money together. We're gonna do big things together because we are family, we are one. And that's what we are. So welcome to the team. My name is Coach Alton. Thank you for joining. And I'll see y'all next time.
Bye, everyone. Thank you for your participation. We'll see you guys next time. Have a good night.